Okay, Rupika, let's start. Right. So,
Yes.
just for recap, in last session we have we have go through some basic things about the Power BI different options available. So today onward, uh, I'm going to start the first part, that is the data transformation,
Query,
connecting and data
query
transformation.
editor. Okay.
Yes, yes. The data transformation will be done in the query editor. That is the integrated ETL tool for Power BI. Okay,
So
got it?
one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
The Prasad shared the like
Excel sheet,
that
right?
Excel sheet, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
not able to download it. So I messaged him that
Mm-hmm.
I can just see, I can copy, I can download in the drive from the drive folder. So yeah, I just messaged him. So I'm not able to practice.
Okay, okay, okay. So maybe he have to give the some downloading rights, yeah, some rights, other rights maybe. There is a,
Maybe
okay,
he needs to give me the
right, right,
rights, right?
right, right, right.
Okay, okay. I messaged him. Maybe he will reply soon.
Yeah, yeah.
Today
Okay,
only because in the it's a night in a midnight in India and now it's morning. So maybe today he will reply.
yes, yes,
So tomorrow we don't have a class, correct? It's
yes.
Friday,
We have, yes, yes. We have class. I mean, at Indian perspective is Monday to Friday, right?
Sunday to Friday, Sunday to Thursday for me, and Monday to Friday for
Friday,
you.
right, right, right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So this is the basic GUI. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the GUI for the query editor, right? So I will show in the original Power BI, right? So this is a Power Query editor part. Okay, Mm, I'm just open my Power BI and okay, one more thing. If I have loaded data already here, okay, this is the main Power BI where I have created the dashboard and reports, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, let's assume a situation where I forgot something to clean. Yeah, I forget some column to be transformed, right? I want to transform that column again, right? How to go there? Correct. That is a there is an option transform data here, right?
Transfer.
Right. I can click on that and click on transform data. It will let you go to the query editor part, right? Got it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this part where table, these are a table list of the tables, different tables, right? Diwali sales data, employee table sales. Okay. This part is called query, right? This part called query, like this one, right? This part is called formula bar. Okay. This part, formula bar. And this is the applied step. Okay. And this portion is table, table name. The table which I have chosen here in
Mhm.
the query part, it
Yeah.
will be shown here, right? Table part. From
Uh-huh.
here, I can change the name of the table.
Okay.
Okay. This is
So
the
like
basic.
the Diwali sales data and the employee table. So employee table is the original name and you change the name to Diwali sales.
No, 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 no. These are three different table.
Okay. Two
Okay.
different tables. Okay.
Yeah. I can
Yeah,
change this
got it.
name.
That's got
Okay. I can change the name of this table, imply table from here. Like imply
okay.
data.
Mm-hmm.
I am putting imply data. Name I am putting
Okay.
imply. It will change to imply data here. You can see,
Okay.
right? So any table name can be changed from here and can be changed from here also, right? Rename.
Yeah.
So as I earlier
Okay.
told you that there are multiple way of doing things, single thing, right? In Power BI. It's
Yeah.
for only for
Yes.
user friendly, making this tool as user friendly, right?
Yes.
directly double click here. Then we also can change the name. Okay. Okay. This is a basic GUI, right? And these are the different options available in the top home, in home tab, transform tab, add column. These are different options through which we are going to transform our data, right? Okay. So first thing first, for every transformation, what transformation I have do, it will record here. Where? Applied in applied state. Which transformation I have done. Do you know? I mean, you might be knowing that logs. There will be logs all over, right? When you are working in this organization and you are logging somewhere, so there is a log created for your login, right? When you log in which system, there is on server, right? So that they can backtrack if there is a issue. Okay, like that. This is also a logs kind of logs. Which transformation you are, for example, I am changing the name of this column order ID. I'm just changing name to the sales ID. Okay.
Yes. Maybe so.
Okay.
Okay.
So it will see here. It will give a step. Rename the column. Okay. Got it.
Yes.
Okay. Now for each applied steps, there is a particular code. For this step, this is the code in the backend. This code is applied here. Then only transformation has been done. Every step has a code. For example, insert here. So this is the code for that, right? So we need not to worry to learn this code, right? This is called M code.
Okay.
What what is called M code? Basically, sometimes they
I'm
ask,
cool.
yeah, this thing. This is called M code. The language for the query editor is M code. Got it?
Mm.
Okay.
Yes, I right.
We can also custom give the customized name for this step. Rename this step because see why there is a need to customize customization because
So we
uh,
can remember it.
yes, maybe I have done some part of this project and other people come to do this project, so that it will be user friendly, that I mean he there will be no issue the knowing the steps, what step they have applied. This is very generic step, na, renamed column like the thing, right? So here I can write change the column name from order ID to,
Oh,
right?
sales ID.
Yes,
Yes.
so that there will be no issue. I mean, if other person come, he can know all the things easily.
Yeah.
He should not struggle to learn then what step he has applied or what he has done, right? Okay. See,
Mm-hmm.
if I want to know all the code for all the applied step at the same place, see, one more thing you can do. If you know the M code, right? There is no need to learn M code. But if you know, if anyone knows the M code, he can just do the coding here in advanced. This is the option advanced editor, and you can edit this one. Right here, you can write the code if you know the M code, and it will automatically transform the step. Okay, like macros. Say, see in the Excel you can do through the options, or you can learn the macros in Excel, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the basic thing for GUI, right? For
Mm.
query editor, these
Yes.
terms you should remember, right? Okay, now let me explain some important. options here available here, which are frequently used and which are um, important for the PL300 and for the interview purpose, right? Some small options are there. Everyone knows this one. See, this one, first option, news source. So as yesterday explained that we can import our data from here also, right?
Yes.
Same thing as a get data. Recent
Yes.
sources, I mean, recently I have imported data from these sources,
This.
right? It is like a cache memory, right?
Yeah.
Now, third option is the interdata.
Correct.
What is the use of interdata? In one of the interview, they asked me that, I mean, I asked them that, can we create a table in the Power BI? Because most of the cases, we import the data. We import the table from the sources, different sources, right? So, can we create new tables in Power BI also? Yes, we can create through interdata. Just click on that and it will open this one and you can give the column name here, anything. I mean, it will be roll number. You can give anything name, right? Roll number,
Yeah.
and here you can name, right? You can increase any number of columns, right? Through plus sign. You can increase any number of rows through the this plus sign.
Yeah. Plus.
Okay,
So we can create the um table from here too.
exactly. But in the rare cases where small table is required, right? In the most of the cases, 95%, you are going to import the data from some
Import
sources,
the data.
right? Because see, in real time, you are going to deal with the huge table, right? And only those table can be stored on the, I mean, server, right? That is a big data now. And
Yeah.
here you can give the name, right? You can give any name, like student, something. Okay, this table will be created here. Got it?
Yes.
So through that we can create, if there is a requirement of the new table, you can create from here. Okay. Okay. This is a data source setting. What is the use of data source setting? See, for example, this sales data. Okay. Let me import a data from this source. Okay. Let me import this data. This one data, right? Which I have sent you. I'm just importing these people. I'm just explaining the source data source setting. What is the use of that one? For example, uh, here, what is the source of data? You can go here, you can see that this is a source, right? It is from user, database, OneDrive, desktop. This is the path, right?
Yeah.
If somehow someone replace, yeah, relocate this file from this path, it will give error. For example, this is the path basically. This is a path. I am just relocating this one, this file, right? Somewhere
Mhm.
else. Here. Okay. Just remember this one. And just copy this one. Right. Okay. Now, if you try to refresh here, there is a refresh button. It will give error. We should also know why we are getting error. We should, because now sometimes you have to resolve the issues, right? Client facing,
Yes.
someone user facing, right? So you should understand why we are getting this error, right? Why you are getting this error? Because it is showing that it is saying that data source is not available in that path which I have given. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
So how to resolve this one? We have to
So
change
we
the
need to
path,
copy. We have to change it. Yeah.
path, path of the file because somehow
Yeah.
I have relocated that one, right?
Yeah.
So I have to go there where data source setting.
And copy the data to that part to path, right?
I mean, there is a browsing option. We can browse from here only, right? Just see. And from here, change the source, right? This option, change
Oh,
source.
okay.
Okay. And there is a browsing option, right? You can browse and go to that particular where you have relocated, right? Here. And just select this one. Now path is okay. So now click OK and close. It will just refresh. It will uh, correct the
Yeah.
issue, right? So that is
Yes.
the whole idea of data source setting, right? Got it?
Yes.
Uh, Now I am going to tell you which are frequently used basically, right? These two options are very frequently used. Is manage column, column and rows, right? Basically, most of the cases in cleaning our data, we have to use this, remove the columns and remove the rows. Okay. So there are two options here. Choose column, go to column, right? Choose the column means, see, if I want to reduce our column number, there are two ways. Either choose some of the column or delete some of the columns, right? Both options, through both options, you can get the same output. Got it?
Yes.
For example, in this table has 50 columns, right? But I
Mm.
just want three columns. I mean, not three column. The column which are required, you can select from here, right? Cell ID,
Yes, yes.
order date. In any column which are required, we can just click and it will remove others column. Okay. You can just go right side, anything. You can get the only those column which I have selected. This is the one way of getting required column. Got it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. If you later on you come to know that I need more columns, you can just this setting option here, right? You can just click on that and you can again
Oh,
select more columns.
okay. Okay. Mm.
Got it?
Yes, sir. And what you can do with the drop down arrow?
Which drop down? This one.
It no no. So in the columns there is a drop down like sales ID. There is a drop down. Yes,
Okay, okay. I
that's
will
the one.
explain. All the, I
Okay.
mean, through this option also we can do. No, no, we can sort this one.
Oh,
I mean, ascending,
okay.
descending, remove, empty, like the thing, right?
Oh, for the rows, right?
Yes. And we can right click also here. We can get most of the option, transformation option,
Oh,
right? So one thing
okay.
can be done with multiple way, right?
Multiple.
Right. We can change the data type from here also, right? These are the data type available in the Power BI. I mean, multiple way. From here, I can
Mm,
also change the data type. These are data types, right?
yes.
Okay. So this is the one way of getting the required column. Just choosing the required column. There is another way. One more thing. If I done the wrong thing, wrong transformation, right? How to undo? There is an option to this one, cancel. We can just
Oh,
cancel this one and we can get the original table.
okay.
For
It's sort of
example,
control Z.
yes, I can just cancel
Okay.
and it will go the order ID, right?
Yes.
And okay, this is a one way of getting the required, just choosing those required column. There is another way that is just remove the unrequired column, unwanted column, right? Then just choose. I'm just choosing these two column. I have to remove these three columns, right? I can just choose this one and go to remove column and remove columns. It will remove just three columns, right?
Yes.
There is another way, remove other column. I have to choose those columns which are required. Uh, for example, I just need these three columns. Rest, I don't bother about that, right? I don't know which columns are there. I just need these three columns. So I just select these three and remove
Remove
others
other.
column.
Okay.
Che, can you tell me, Rubika, why these three different options are available? Because
Which
see,
three, sir?
I mean, getting the required columns. I mean, here there are two options: remove column and remove other column. We
The
can do
columns.
through one also, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why there is a,
Yeah.
what is the purpose? Different purpose or not? I mean, each and every option should serve the different purpose. Otherwise,
Yes.
there is no need to do the so much functionality. So what is the
Yes.
use? What is the difference? In different,
And
in which different scenario you are going to use the these two other these two options?
remove columns and remove other columns. These two you're asking about.
Yes, sir. Different
Yes,
scenario. For
difference is like remove column means like suppose you just want row ID, other ID.
mm,
No, you don't want to only these two, so you can remove from remove columns. And if you just need row ID and other IDs, and so you just need to remove other columns, so it will delete the other.
exactly.
Yeah, got it,
We
sir.
don't we don't know other column about others column which
Yes,
are going to
yes,
be removed. I just know which column I have to keep.
we
I just
need it.
select that
Yeah,
one. Yeah, and I mean, which we are knowing, we can use that case. If I know I'm knowing which column I have to remove, I can just select those columns and remove those column. If I am knowing which column I have to keep, I just select that and remove other column. Right.
yeah.
Uh, Now same thing with the more option was there, right? Go to column. See, for example, this has 50 columns, right? So, but I need to see data in a column, particular column. For example, I need to see the data in the profit column, right? So I have to manually, if there is no option, I have to do the manually like that, right? Go to each and go through each and every column, right? But there is a smart
You can
option here
search certain.
where, Is there any search
Yeah,
option
that's what
here?
I'm trying to.
No.
In this one,
Yeah, here,
in this code
yeah,
one.
here there is an option go to column,
Yes,
right?
I'm
And here, okay,
okay. Okay.
here you can just type the initial and just click double click. It will let you bring that column. Okay,
Where is the go to? So I'm not able to see where is go to column.
choose column,
Choose column.
second
Oh, okay,
option.
got it, sir. Okay.
Okay, okay. Now same thing with same like remove column and keep column as we have. You can use the for rows, right? Right. For example, if I want to keep just top 5 rows, I just required just for our reporting purpose, I just need top 5 rows. Okay. So how to get,
Mm,
just specify the top
five,
5 rows. Right. It will just
five.
get the top 5 rows. Also bottom will be there, right? Top keep bottom rows. If I need only bottom five
Bottom row.
bottom rows, we can go. We can get. Okay. If you want to keep the duplicate, I mean there is no need to do anything. Again, if I want to remove top rows, how many top rows I don't need. I can specify that one. I don't, I don't need top 10 rows. I mean any numbers. 10 rows. And just remove. It will just remove bottom rows. This one is important. Remove alternate row. What do you mean by alternate?
Like skip the one row and then alternate. You have 1, 3, 5
No, no. I mean
alternate
in
rows.
general sense, it is l- leaving one
एक
row
छोड़
and
के
keeping.
एक.
No,
Okay.
no. In general sense, that is okay, right? That is right, right? But this is not correct for this one, right?
Oh,
There should be a pattern, right?
yeah.
Alternate with pattern. If I am keeping one row and deleting 2 rows, like that, there is a pattern,
Oh,
right? Keeping one row, deleting 2 rows, then keeping one rows, deleting 2 rows, keeping one row, like pattern,
okay.
right?
Patterns.
Any
Okay,
pattern you
got
can
it.
create, right? Whichever required, you can create any pattern.
Yeah.
For example, here, see, I have to take the smaller uh, table so that we can validate actually. Validate. Okay. Here it would. Okay. This is very rarely used, but I'm
Mhm.
just telling you, right? Because this is very confusing. People are confused with alternate rows, right? That one by one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So just see, there are 3 options. Here, first is the first row to remove. Which row you want to remove first? You can start from 1, you can start from 2, you can start from 3.
Mhm.
Removing. Removing, you can start from 3 also, 2 also, anywhere, right? So I just want to remove, start from second rows, right?
Mhm.
After starting removing this one second row, number of the rows to remove. How many rows I want to remove after starting the removing
Second
from
one.
2? I just want to remove 2 rows,
Third.
right?
Okay. Two.
So
Mm.
which row will be removed?
Third and
First,
fourth.
second, and third. I'm just removing start not second from second. First row to remove.
Yes.
So it will remove second and
Second.
third,
Third.
right? Niharika and Vishal
Okay.
will be removed. Okay.
Okay.
Then how many rows I want to keep after removing two, 2 rows? I just want 1 rows. Okay. So this create a pattern. How it will do? It will remove 2 and 3, Niharika and Vishal. It will
Mhm.
keep Amitabh. It will again remove Vivek and Vipul. It will keep Satish. Then again, it will remove 2 rows and keep 1 rows, like that.
So, sir, one more thing I need to ask, sir.
Mm.
Like first row to remove. So, if we want to remove only second one, not the third one, then what we need to write first?
Yeah, only one. Yes, one. It will remove Niharika.
Okay.
It will keep Vishal. It will remove Amitabh. It will keep Vishal, Vivek. Right. One row will be removed and one row will be deleted. I mean,
Okay.
keep.
Got it. Okay.
Got it? So
Yes.
let me start. So what is the expected output here?
So the remove, then the Amitabh will be keep, Vivek Vipu removed, Satish keep, and Geetika should be removed.
Let's try. This was the original table, right?
Yeah.
So we have just do Niharika and Vishal will be removed.
Vishal
Amitabh will be there.
and Amitabh
Vivek,
will keep,
Vipul, and
Vivek
Satish will be
Vipu
there.
remove, Satish shift,
Amitabh and
and
Satish
Geetika.
will be there, right? Monica,
Yes.
Amitabh, Satish, right? Got it?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So alternate does not mean that one by one, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Again, if there is a duplicacy, we can remove that, right? From duplicate, remove blank. If there is blank, we can remove. If there is error. So these are the common options. Real-time data, we are going to get a multiple duplicates, so multiple blank, multiple error well, right? So we have to clean. This is one the major use of the clean, right? Frequently being used these options. Okay. Now this is a, I mean, simple option, sorting. If I want to sort this name A to Z, I can just click on that. If I want to sort this name column from Z to A, we can just click on that. You should know what options available in the Power BI, right? Sometimes options are available, but we are not aware about that. That we can do this thing also through the Power BI. So at least we should know what all the options available in the Power BI. Okay. Just promote this one first. This is the option to what is the use of this option? Use first row as a header.
Header. Header means heading. I mean,
See, this one is the not in proper header, right? This table
yes.
has right. It should be person and region. So I have to promote the first row as a header, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now
Mm.
we have done this one short. I just this is very important because most of the cases we are going to use this one, right? This is a split column. Through this, we can split column in multiple column, a single column into multiple column as per requirement, right? So for this one, person, this is the name of the person. So
Mm-hmm.
normal convention is that it should be in two column, first name and last name.
We can
Normally
split it to first name and the last name.
last name, right? So there are different options available in the splitting. We can split by the delimiter, we can split by the number of character, we can split by the position. Different options are there. I will explain. Right. Delimiter means separator. It can be comma, it can be space, it can be dash, it can be anything, right? Column.
Mhm.
So just click on I mean split by delimiter. Okay. So I can specify specify that which what is the delimiter. Okay. Here, Power BI is so intelligent that it itself knows which type of delimiter is that, right? It has just chosen space, right? So it here delimiter is the space one, right? Got it?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Now second option is the leftmost delimiter. If if there is a delimiter, multiple delimiter here, right? There is three name, Anna and Ravi something zone, three name. So I
Oh,
have, it is asking where to split, on which delimiter we have to split. First delimiter, या second delimiter, या third delimiter. It is asking, right? So for the case, I'm just using leftmost delimiter. I mean, here there is no case of two
there's no.
delimiter. Only one delimiter is there. So I can use leftmost, right? And just click on OK. So it will split in two columns. You can just simply do the name change here. First name and last name. Got it? For example, here there is a three. You can use the C. Here there are two delimiter. So here I have to, if I want to split, this is a country code maybe, CA. This is a year. This is the ID, original ID. So if I want to split by delimiter, here I have to specify if I want each occurrence of, I mean, you want to, we want to delete, we want to split on each delimiter. Okay, each means it will create a three column because there are two delimiter here,
In three, yeah, in three,
right?
yeah.
If I am choosing the each occurrence, but if I am choosing leftmost delimiter, what is the output?
But sir, here we need to change the delimiter. Like it is custom. We need to give any other
No,
thing
no,
like
no,
column
this one,
dash.
this
This
one
one.
is the,
Oh, okay, yeah,
oh,
yeah, got
rest. It is under the
it.
custom actually, right?
Custom, yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm. So what is the output of leftmost delimiter?
Leftmost. It is from C. This side, CA1.
So what is the output for first row?
For the first leftmost means it like first
How many?
delimiter is in the left side, not in the right side.
No. What is the
No.
output? I mean, leftmost. See, it will create only two column. It will split this column order ID at first delimiter. What is the first delimiter? Dash CA dash that delimiter. So in one column it will be CA and another column rest will be there.
Yes, yes. Other
Rest
should be
will
in the other column. Yeah,
rest will be another column. But when
other column. Yeah.
this one right delimiter,
So
so
it is
ID
CA 2018 and the last one should be in the other column.
exactly,
It's like that.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly
got it.
like this one, right?
Yeah.
I mean
Mhm.
leftmost. And if I am doing
Yeah.
this one, each occurrence, it will create three columns, right?
E
For
column,
each
yeah.
this one,
Separate for each. Yeah.
each delimiter. So it will create how many number of column? Uh, Number of
Three.
delimiter plus one, right?
Number of delimiter plus one, yes.
Okay. So number of character. If I want to delete by the number of, not delete, I mean split any column based on number of character. Are you getting? In which scenario we are going to use this
Yes.
one? Which
Number
scenario?
of character.
Yes. If are clear about that, like my in the college time, my enrollment number was 08 10. I mean LEB 08108, right? So I just want to
Mhm.
know. I just know the how many character has this code LEB 108. My enrollment number, college enrollment was that LEB 108. So I just know that how many character LEB, I mean initial has. So
Three.
I can just give that one. For
Mhm.
example, I just want to, let me show you here. Mm. it should be fixed number, right?
Mm-hmm.
For example, I mean, uh, okay, in the phone number, right, with the country code, the first two number are country code, right?
Yes.
If I want to know the country code, I can just do that. Are you getting what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Let me see if there is.
So you can use this column,
Which column?
like number one a column. Yeah, like this, you can separate. One should be the country code. One
Yes,
five should
yes.
be the country code.
Yeah, first two letter will be the country code. Then we can write. We can,
Yes.
for example, I mean, for assume that this is the case.
Yes. Yes.
So we can just do the two. So here also, I am just want the ones as a for left. Only the for
Left
left.
passage. So yes,
Right.
starting. Yes.
Yeah, starting to.
Same here.
Right. It has.
Yeah. And then
Right.
you can
It,
change the name. Yeah.
yes. Right. Okay. Got this point?
Yes.
By
But
position.
it is split it into two columns, correct, sir? I just do have a question. It's
Yes,
split
yes.
it into two columns. Two
Right.
the first two numbers in the other column and the rest of in the other column, correct?
Right. Right. Should I show again?
No, sir, that I got it.
Okay. Again, by position. Position, we can give the position index number. This particular index number split should be done on this particular index number. Here we are giving the count of the character, but here we are just specifying the position. For example, I just want to split, I mean, three, I mean, from third one by position one. I can give the specify the position at which split the text, right? We can specify any number of position. Are you getting? I can
Yeah.
specify,
So
but it should be
just show
start
me
with
one.
zero, right?
Okay.
I want, okay, let me choose the, the okay. I want to split this column on this one. Second, I mean, CA will be one. After dash, dash will be calculated as one character, and
Correct, sir.
2016 will be there. I want to split on second dash also, right? So what is the
Mm-hmm.
position? I mean, it should be start with zero. What is the second split? Second, at second, I want to
Zero.
split. A is the second position, right? And again, 2016, I mean, six is the seventh position, right? Again, if I want to split this
Okay.
ID, right, I can also split again on 9. That you can put the 10. So if if you want to split a single column in multiple column based on the index number of the character, we can do like that. See,
Oh.
okay. So you can
Mm-hmm.
just click on this one. You can, if you want to change this position, You can change from here. You want only three column, I mean four column, three split, I mean two, three column. So you can do like that. Only three column will be there. Okay.
Yes.
Huh. And after that, if I want, I mean, by lowercase to upper, if there is a change from lower to upper, in that
I mean,
position,
from
I
yeah.
want to change. For example, let me show you here. Mm, Let me. I can edit the. I mean through that. If I want to edit the table which I have created, I can edit only those table which I have created. No other table you can edit, right? Like that.
Mm-hmm.
So for editing the table, I have to go to the source and click on this setting button. Okay. Sample I am writing. Okay. Name is okay. See, I just want this name should be split like that where there is change from lower to uppercase. Where is the lower to uppercase change? When there is a transition from lower to uppercase. Where is it?
Um, like you want to change from lower to upper, right?
Now, it will split. See, what does mean by that? This split option. By lower to uppercase. It will split at that position where there is a transition from lower to upper. I mean,
Lower to upper.
lower,
Sorry,
yeah, that will be the lower letter, and then after that there
upper
will should be
cases.
upper letter, right?
Okay.
Uppercase,
Like A,
capital letter.
B, I. Then we need a split from after I.
Yes. So what is the expected output if I split? It will be Rabi will be in
The
one column and Chopra will be in another column,
the other column, yeah.
right? Like in Rubika, Jen,
R you will be in the other column and from B it's in the other column.
no, that is, I mean that is a
I
confusion.
mean, no,
I'm from
like
lower
from
to upper,
lowercase
lower to upper, na?
low, yes. Then you, yes, sir, from UBIKA to, it's in a
Rubika,
different column.
yeah, Rubika in one and Jan will be in one, right?
One, yeah, yeah,
Okay, like that.
yes.
Okay, same thing. Just tell me the this output of that one, upper to lower. What is
Upper to
expected?
lower, R is in the different column and then ABI is in the different and then CHOPR in the different. That's
No,
correct.
no, no,
For
no.
Rubika, it's RU in the one column and BIKA is in the other column.
And for
And
just
from
tell me,
Ravi Chopra, R is in the first column and ABICH in the second column.
yes, yes. No, no. There will three column. There is two transition na here from R to A
Yes.
and C to H.
Okay, yes.
C is the capital na.
So-
I mean uppercase.
Yes. So
So
R
you
in the one, ABI in the one,
mm,
C is in the other one. It's like that.
na AVIC. up to C, it will be one in another one, and after H O P R,
HOP.
we are in another one. Are you getting?
Okay.
Where is the
Yes.
transition? That will be a split. Simple concept. Where is the transition from upper to lower? System
But
does
C is the uppercase, na sir. So why like C should be in the other? No.
no no.
Can you show me, sir, one time?
Yes yes. I'm just
Yeah.
because
I'm
this.
not getting this.
Okay, okay. Let me show you here.
Because C and here J is in the uppercase.
See? Okay. What is the concept? It will split on where there is a transition from upper to lower, right? So
Mhm.
upper to lower means one letter should be uppercase,
Upper.
then after it
Mhm.
should be in lower, right?
Uppercase.
That is the transition.
Mhm.
So where is this in first case? R is in capital and A is a smaller
Yes.
one, lower case. So this
Yes.
is the split position, R.
Yes.
Okay. This is, and
Yes.
up to this point, again there is a there is a upper. This C is a upper and H is a lower,
Lower. Mhm.
right? So here also splitting will be there. s- Here also split will be there, and here also split will be there.
So
Which
that's what
because
I'm asking, sir. They see
mm,
there is a transition, sir.
right.
So AVI after I it should be split. No, C is
No
in the
no
transition.
no upper to lower के बीच में. I mean between the upper and lower
Okay. Okay.
transition.
Got it.
Then where there is a transition. Transition is from upper to lower, na? So upper
Yes.
is this one
Got it.
C,
Sir. Now
lower is the
I got it.
just
It
adjacent
means
lower. Uh,
after upper. After upper. What is the transition? You got it, sir.
right. In case of
Got it.
lower to
Now
upper,
I got it.
obviously, right. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah, got it.
Okay. Great. And you can do yourself this one. I think
Digital on. Okay.
I mean it will split between digit and non-digit.
Okay.
Can you do? Can you tell
Yes, sir.
me
I can do.
a scenario?
In which the character and the number should be there, like that. Digital.
Yes. Like GB 1438, right?
Yeah.
So which option you are going to use to split this one? GB my
Um,
uh
which which one, sir? Which
that
one?
GB 1438.
Which column I'm not able to see? Which 1438 you
No,
said? Which column?
no, not column. For example, I'm just giving you example. Which I mean in the interview, no, yeah, in PL3
Mm-hmm.
exam, they will give the scenario.
Mm-hmm.
They are not going to ask this. What is the use of this option? This option. This is very basic. They will give the scenario, right? This is the question. This is the data. I want this data in this format, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is the best option which you can use to get this output, right? So we have
Mm-hmm.
to apply our logics, mind, right? So if I am saying my enrollment number is GB 1438, I want to split, I want to have character, I mean, that is character in text part in one column and numerical part in another column for our analysis
So
purpose, right?
GB is in the one part and 143 in the other column.
Yes, yes. So which option you are going to use from here?
Okay, so um, non-digital to digit.
Yes, non-digit to digit. Yes. Okay. Okay. Any doubt up to this point?
Yes. No, no.
Okay, these are very, very small option. At least you should, everyone should know what are the options available in the this one, so that if there is a issue scenario, so we can apply that particular options, right?
Yes.
Okay. There is a very famous, uh, I mean, concept that is called the group buy, in which, uh, I mean, if you are dealing with any data related skill set, either in SQL, MySQL, big data, anything, right? You are going to do this group buy. This is the most used concept in Power. I mean, in data related skill, in data visualization, data analytics, Power BI, Tableau, SQL, anywhere. You are going to use this group buy. Do you know group buy? Have you heard ever?
Yes. Yes.
So, what is the group buy? That is good thing.
Group by
No, no, see, you can give the example. I'm not asking. I mean, oh, that one definition. In which scenario you are going to use for which purpose?
like where having
No, no.
it's like that's a, in the sequel.
No, no, where and having there is a filter functions, right? Used in SQL, right?
Mhm.
Group by also used
Yeah.
in in SQL also, right?
Yes, I use in SQL, so we can use it like um to distinct the values.
You can give. Can you give an example? I mean, where you are going to use? It's see, ultimately any
Um,
function, anything you are going to use, you are going to use that to solve any issue, right? To solve a business problem, right? To get some insights in from the raw data, right? Ultimate purpose is that one, no?
yeah.
Yes. So tell me the scenario where we're going to get some insight or some output.
Like we can use for the maximum, minimum
No, you
from
can give. Can you
average.
give an example? I mean, in which table? What type
In
of
which
table?
table, like in the count, like if we want to do the counting, so we can
No.
use
For
maximum,
example,
minimum.
this is
This
implied. This is implied data, right? Just tell me if using this table.
oh, okay. This is the employee table. Um, so if we want to do the salary thing, we can use the maximum
So you can use the
and
maximum. So
minimum.
what is used of group by? I'm just asking.
What is the use of that?
Group by, because this is the most used function across the data.
Yes.
I mean, where it
Li-
can be used
Uh,
in any
um,
technology, in any skill set where data is
it means
related.
like if you group by, it can give the result for like set one or more columns.
Yes, yes.
So,
I'm just asking the example.
example, how can I don't know how can I give the
Okay,
example?
okay, no issue, no issue. Let me explain. At least you have some idea, right? That is the good part.
Yes.
Yes.
So if we want to do the salary thing, so we can give the maximum.
Hmm.
I don't
Okay,
remember
okay.
actually.
Let
I
me
forgot.
explain. Let me explain. Right. If top management want analysis that how many total salary each department is spending, right? 1 minute. For example, top management wants like that. This is the department. I mean, like that department, and this is a total salary. For example, the department's our name is admin, HR, account. Admin. Just see carefully because this is going to use everywhere. Department. I mean admin, HR, and what are the other department? Account department. And just this one. Okay. He wants like that. What is the total salary spent on admin department? What is the total salary spent on accountant? In this format only, from this table. I mean, he's not top management, not interested in this huge table. He's just interested in what is the department wise total salary. Are you getting?
Yes.
So in this scenario, we are going to use the group by. We are grouping data according to the depart department, right?
Yeah.
That is the whole idea. So you got this point. I will tell the
Yeah.
procedure now, right? But you should
Yeah.
understand the concept behind the group by. We are
Group
grouping this
one.
whole data in the format of in the I mean group by department. We can give here the average salary also. We can calculate average salary. We can calculate maximum salary department wise. We can calculate total profit. I mean, any calculation you can do, whatever. But concept is that one, right? We are grouping whole data according to the department. So how to do this thing in the Power BI? There is an option group by,
So
right? Yes, go on.
it's like so we need to write the query for that for group one.
No, no. In Power BI, in SQL, we can write. I will show also in the SQL part, but let's do in the Power BI. Otherwise, let's do in the SQL first, right? Right, you can clear about that, right? So, which column I am using here? Which implied data? That is implied table, no?
So you need to select column.
Can you
mm,
see my screen?
sel- yes, select star from employee one from yeah from employee
No,
table.
first let's see what are the columns available. Okay. Okay. We have to
So
change
like if
the
we want to use any sum, so we can use the group by.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's start from employee
Can you
table.
see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. This is a whole data. I want
Yeah.
hmm. So in using the group by in SQL, there should be some aggregation here, right?
Yeah.
Aggregated.
So you
I
can
want to
so you
Mhm.
can group by
Yes,
ID or the department. It's like that.
yes,
Department. Okay.
department, and
Okay.
I have to
Department.
apply any aggregation function here. Before
Yes.
group
Some
by
salary.
only works when there is a aggregation function, right? We have to think about that.
Yeah.
Some which
Some salary
salary, yeah,
in the
you can give
bracket
the average
salary.
salary or some salary or anything, max salary, right?
Yes. Max salary, minimum, whatever. Yeah. Salary bracket close. Then group by and
Yes.
add and group by ID, I think.
No,
Employee ID. No department.
department. Whichever in
Okay.
the whichever column I have selected here, we should give that one, right?
Yeah.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Like little, I do have a little bit idea, not
You can
in
give the
detail.
name. This name, this column has no name, right? You can give the
Yeah.
alias name, right? As
Alias them
total
as
salary. Okay. So it will now have the total
yeah.
salary.
Yeah.
Okay. Same function can be
Okay.
performed in the Power BI also. How? There is an option here, group by. We have to click on that. Can you see? Can you see this option?
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
group by.
So
Yeah.
when we click on that one, we get this option. Okay.
Oh,
So see, whatever we are doing in the coding partner, it has just get ideas from that SQL server and it just created the button, right? Obviously,
yes,
coding will be in backend, right? That will be
yes.
done by the system. But for the user friendly, easy for everyone, non-technical person, any person can use that one. So Power BI created this one button system, drag and drop system, right? So there is two options, basic and advanced. In basic, we can group. I mean, interview, yeah, in PL3 they can ask what is the difference between basic group by and advanced group by. So what is the difference? In basic group by, we can group by data only through one column, right? Only through one column,
One
only one
problem.
column, like department. Yeah, any column you can choose. But in advance, we can group by this data into
Multiple,
multiple column.
multiple
I will show.
column.
Yes. For example, I want to group, I have to choose the group by column here first, right? Through which I want to group by this data. I want to group this data by,
ID and department.
for example, now I want to group by this to the city wise, right?
They do.
How many city wise salary is spent
Oh,
by company,
okay.
right? Now, second option, I mean, second thing, I have to give the name of the
New,
column. We are
new
going to
column.
create this column, this column. Here we have created a
Yes.
total salary. In this way, maybe you are getting more, right? I mean, I am just comparing this thing to this one so that you can get clarity, right? Right. Here I have to write total salary. And here I have to give the operation we are going to perform. So here I have performed the sum option. Sum, sorry, sum operation. Na? We can perform average option, average also, right? Okay. So it will give the average salary department wise. Okay. So we can, which operation you are going to perform, you can just give, and on which numerical, yeah, fact column. Here you have to choose the fact column on salary. Obviously, there's average of salary will be there. No other option should be there. So it
Yes,
will give the
salary. Yeah.
average. Actually, I just you can change at average salary, not total salary. Okay,
Okay.
got it. City wise
Yes.
salary. Now, if I want the advanced option, we can just group by this one. Another, you can add more group by options, right? Gender, you can use the gender. Here also aggregation, we can use other, right? Earlier, I average salary, I just maximum salary department wise. You can use the max on
Maximum.
salary. So
Okay.
it will create like that.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes.
I mean, if you have just practice this one, I mean, this particular concept, group by, because this is the most important concept in the PL 300 or in the interview perspective. They are going to give the data and they will show the output. You have to think about that, how we are going to get uh, that raw data converted in the particular data, particular output. Okay. So got the group by. For example, see, there are Swiggy.
Yes.
I mean, Swiggy and Zomato are there, right? So their manager wants to know the uh, revenue, city wise, area wise, state wise, right? They has in the raw table they have customer wise data. I mean, for each order they have the total value of revenue, right? They have no data up to the state level, city level. So we have to convert that customer level data, order ID level data into the s- state state level revenue or city level revenue, right?
Yes.
What is the total contribution of the male female? You can just group by male and female,
Email. Yeah.
right? We can just group by just we can do gender. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just deleting this one city wise,
Delete this one.
right? And
So we
then-
can do the basic for this one.
yes, you can do the basic.
Yeah, because there's no multiple columns involved.
Now here is a multiple column, no?
Okay, maximum
In
salary
the
and average. Yeah.
aggregation part.
Okay.
Okay. Now, see data type change, right? So I told you, na, we have a lot of options to change the data type. From here also we can change the data type, right? This option, this in corner, we can change the this in the whole number. We can change in the text, right? And from here also we can change the data type, right? Got it?
Yes.
And I have already told multiple times
Yes.
what is the use of this? Use first row
Madam.
as a head, right?
Right. Yes. Yeah.
And for example, if if I want to uh, replace any city name, I mean anything, I can replace with the replace values.
Replace
For
one.
example, I want to replace Mumbai with other city. What is your city name? Okay.
Dallas. Dallas.
S- This one.
No, it's Dallas.
Okay. Anyway, no issue. Let me do that. It's a PST time. Which time?
CST.
Okay, CST Central. Okay. So Mumbai will be replaced with the New York, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is very I mean, this is very important because it is sometimes you have to replace the value. Some wrong value will be there, something, right? Some null value there, we have to replace.
Yeah. So, sir, does it take the null values or not?
What does it mean? Can you come again?
Null values means sometimes it doesn't return anything.
Yeah, blank will be there. Yes. Here
Blank.
it
Yeah.
will be the null value. For example, I can show you from here that if I put the blank, na, it will put the null. For example, if I am deep in something, yeah, okay, it will take the null value. Right? If that is blank, it will take the null
Yes.
value.
Null.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. For the ch- one after the group by, there is a another most important concept that is a join. You might be knowing, right? In each interview,
Joins, yes.
any interview, nobody can skip this concept joins, because no, real life where you are going to deal with the data you're reporting, you are going to use joins also, right? Each and every report,
Yes.
each and every analysis. So do you know joins?
Yeah, a bit. Yeah.
Okay, tell me a little bit.
Yes, sir, it's very tough.
Huh? No. I just want to understand the thing, right? See, my way of training is that I just know the level of the person, right? So that I can explain accordingly, na, right? I mean,
Because
where
I
you are
didn't
going
do
to,
it recently.
no, where you are going to use the joins? What is the purpose of join? I'm not going to technicality, right? Where you are going to use, for which purpose? At least this is not technical, right? Okay, let me
Sorry,
explain.
it was on mute. We can
Uh-huh.
use the joins for the to access the multiple table. Like if you want to join two tables, then we can use that.
Okay.
And we
Join
can
to,
use it from like suppose we can join the table with the same column name. It's like ID, then it should be the ID on the other table too. We can't
Mhm.
join with other columns.
Okay. You mean to say that two tables should be converted into single table in case of joining, right? You mean to that?
Yes, and we can connect with the same column name.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. But both the data from the two table
I
will be
need
converted into
join to
single table.
fetch the data from the database. Like joins are used to fetch the data from the tables.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
In SQL also, right? Mm. The
Yes, in
same concept.
SQL. Yeah, it's SQL. I know a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Same concept will be here also, right? So you can write, I will tell something about the joins, because now they will ask each and every bits of joins, right? This is the most important concept. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. Right, what is a join? Combining two table, not two table. You can write the combining two set of
Multiple.
data,
Mm.
two sets of data which are
So
available
I
in
need
the
to
two different
write
table.
it down. I need to write it down.
Yes. Because no, I mean they
Yeah.
will ask what is join, so you can explain like that. W- Combining two sets of data, I mean in bracket you can write available in the two different table. Data should be two, I mean two different sets of data. Combining two sets of data into single one, single table.
So available in two tables, right? In the
Yeah, in the
bracket.
bracket, yeah, in the bracket you can write into the
Combining two sets of data
single table.
into a single table.
Okay. Uh, okay. So there is a prerequisite. What is the prerequisite? You can not, you cannot combine any two table, right?
Yes. It
Like,
should be matched ID with ID or name with name. It's like that.
yes, there should be one common column between these two
Yes,
column
common column.
tables.
Mm-hmm.
One common column between these two column
Yes.
table. And at a time in Power BI, we can only join two table at a time, not more than that.
Oh, wow, that's good. It's very difficult to join three, four tables. Sometimes we need to
No,
find
no,
the
you cannot
color.
concept. No, concept wise, you cannot join in SQL also.
Yeah.
You should not. This is very important, right? They will make. I mean, they will give. They will confuse you. You should tell them, right? If someone asks that, can we join three table, four table? You can say yes. we can join, but at a time you can join only two table, right?
Ah, two tables.
At a time only we can join two table, not more than that,
That's good. That's good.
right? Uh, uh, you can write more points that if someone asks this, see in the style of interview there, if someone asks something, na, you just tell all the things, right? More things,
Yes.
additional. So you give some additional thing. Everyone know.
Mm-hmm.
See, the way of interview na is that don't say common thing, right? If someone asks the joins, you should not tell just combining two table. Everyone tell this one, right? You should impress the interviewer, right? So you should give some
Yeah.
additional thing, right? So you can say it will increase the number of columns. Okay, when you join na two table, it will increase number of column. Or you can just give the definition of the joins are that combining uh, two tables horizontally. Are you getting what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Horizontally. If you are talking about vertically, it is the
Mm-hmm.
append. That is the union. I will I will come on that later on. Right.
Union, yeah. I have learned that union too.
Mhm. Yes, yes. Okay.
I
So
have the very best basic knowledge of everything. I do have difficulty in the subjoins. This join I can do, but
mhm,
not join subquery.
got your
Yeah.
point. But for that purpose, you have to attend different classes, sequel class, right?
I know, I know. Yeah, but still I learned it, but still I do have a
Right, right, right.
issue with
Yes.
subqueries.
Okay. Okay. Sure. So, what is the? I mean, why do you need the joining? Can you tell me a scenario where we need the joining?
Le joins like in a suppose like there's a three types of joins: inner join,
Mm-hmm.
um right join and the left join, I think. Suppose we
Mm-hmm.
need the data for the right right side, so we do not need a table for like we do not need the data for the whole thing, so we can get the from with the help of joins we can get the data for the right side only. It's like that.
No, no. I mean, can you give
Like
the real time?
we can get
Just give.
access the data from the multiple tables based on the relationship. Like we can fetch the data from the tables. That's what the join is.
Okay. No, I'm just asking the real time. Sir. See, in the interview, no, just try to explain with the real time, so that interviewer
Real
come to know that you have done some real time work, right? Just don't focus on hypothetical thing, right?
um
Hello.
yeah,
For
yes.
example,
Sorry,
yes,
sir,
yes.
my son was there.
Okay, okay,
Um
okay.
so you are saying for in the real time.
Yes. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just giving the real time example. See, I have a table, two table basically. One is the student table of 21, right? Where we have roll number, name, and course code, right? In which student has been enrolled, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There is a
Yeah.
another table that is a that is called the course detail, right? Where course code is there and course name is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Two separate table is being managed, right? Handled. Why? There is a concept of normalization, right? In the
Yeah.
database system, there is a concept of normalization. So to remove the redundancy of data, repetition of data, we do the normalization, right? Right. And
Mm-hmm.
we manage multiple tables, sub tables from a bigger table. right? So through that, I mean, in the top level, high level, I'm just telling you why do the normalization to reduce the redundancy, right?
Redundancy,
To
yeah.
redundancy, right? So for that
Mhm.
purpose, we just separate the things in different table. We can use same table, but to reduce the redundancy, we manage different table. For example, we have a student table where roll number, name, and course code is there, right? In another table, there is a course code and course name, right? For okay, got it? There are two different tables.
Yes.
But being a principal of a college, he wants a table in which there should be roll number, name, and course name, in which they are enrolled. Okay,
Yeah.
so for that purpose, we have to combine these two tables because now, I mean, they need roll number, name, and course name. Roll number name is from the student table, and course name is from the course table,
Mhm.
right? For that purpose, we have to combine these two tables. I mean, join these two tables to get the required output. So in the interview, you can tell this scenario, real time scenario, right?
Yes.
Right. For example, there is a customer table, right? In which customer details are there. In another table, there is a sales table, right? But top analyst needs customer wise sales, right? Which customer spent how much. So in that case, we are going to combine these two tables, customer and sales.
It says, yeah.
Got it? So
Yeah.
this is a real time example, right?
Joining for two tables, it's easy, but if you join like three, four tables, it's a headache. You can join, but still it will take time. I
It
did
would,
that. Mm.
right. You are right. Hmm. So this is the whole idea of the joins.
Mhm.
I think we
Yeah.
can stop here, right? Just go through the some joins videos yeah somewhere, right? So that you can
Yes.
queries and you can clear about that because this is the most important joins and union in I mean in
Point
the
and
Power
union.
BI. See, just one thing, right? In Power BI,
Yeah.
in SQL, it is very much similar to the SQL. Power BI is in nomenclature just different in nomenclature, but concept were very similar, right? In the Power BI, it is called the I mean SQL, it is called the joins. In Power BI, it is called a merge. What is called?
Oh,
Merge. Right.
merge.
Okay. In the
Yeah.
SQL, it is called the union. Basically, in SQL, there are two type of union and union all. You might be knowing, right?
No. Yes.
Okay. And in the Power BI, it is called append. Concept wise, totally same, right? But
Mm-hmm.
only the name change is there. If you know the union, the append is the same one. If you know the joins, the merge is
Merge
the
is the same.
same, right? From here,
So one
this is
very popular example for the join is book. Book one is the very famous example for the join citing in SQL.
right.
Book seller, book name. Like I
Yes.
think
In
that
that case, right.
yeah,
Yeah, this is option C.
yeah.
Merge. This is a merge. This is option, right? Merge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is also append. Okay,
Up and yes,
this is a
margin.
merge,
Mm.
right? So we will discuss these two important concepts in next session, right?
Next session, Sunday for you. I for me it's Sunday. For you it's Monday.
Yeah. You can ask to Prasad, right? Maybe I will discuss Prasad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
No, he messaged me. We will.
As we'll connect on Monday to Friday, right? Right.
I mean, it's in India timing is Monday to Friday. For me, it's Sunday to Thursday. Yeah, today it's Thursday for me. So yeah, it's
Hmm.
good.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We can wrap up
Yes.
this class today.
Yes,
And
sir.
next
Thank
session
you
we'll
so
discuss.
much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye. Have a nice day.